Hey guys, welcome back into Preferred Frenchies. Thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to be talking about Tesla's babies. Tesla's just running around here having a good time. She is a blue and tan, carrying lilac, full fluffy. And she just had a litter about, gosh, it's been about 4 months now. I think they were close to Valentine babies. Today I'm just going to be going through and talking about each one's DNA. She's such a goofball, super sweet. But yeah, just going to be talking about each puppy. She had 6 babies, and just going to talk about each one, their DNA, how they're doing, maybe add some pictures and videos of these guys here in today's video. I'll pop them in there. I'm just going to talk about her litter. So this litter here, we had 3 boys and 3 girls, 6 total puppies here with Tesla. It was a Tesla and Money Boy combination, Money Boy being from Hoosier Bulls. And Tesla here, of course, raised here at Preferred Frenchies. So she was here since she was a little fluff ball, about 9 weeks old, a blue and tan girl. And then Money Boy is a lilac and tan platinum carrying testable. So we did have some testable B in this litter, but just beautiful DNA, some beautiful markings, colorations. I still see pictures of updates and just the families that have gotten puppies from Tesla's litter have been wonderful and given updates. So thanks guys. If you're seeing this, I really appreciate it and love seeing that. And I'm glad I was able to meet you, whether I flew out or just you came out in person as well. So we had a ton of fun actually with this litter. It was a really fun litter. And it was our first fluffy litter here at Preferred Frenchies. So it was a little bit of a change of pace, but super fun and interesting. We actually have another litter due here tomorrow. It's actually due, and it's Izzy and Mac Daddy, but I'll talk about that when at the end of this video here. But we'll kind of go through this DNA here. So first up, we had Togo. He was a shorter, stockier boy. He's living it up in Virginia, I believe, with Matt, and doing great. His DNA was double copy of Tan Points, and then he'd have 1 copy of Cocoa, 2 copies of Blue, 1 copy of Cream. And he had a really nice marking on his head, really nice and round, just really nice stocky conformation. He's doing great right now. He does have a sister or a sibling hanging out with him right now, and they get along great, and I love seeing their Instagram content. So it's Matt Powell, if you want to check him out. I'm sure we've posted and tagged about him on our Instagram page, but I'll add a couple pictures here. You can check him out. Moving on here to Tulip. Tulip was actually, we had a local guy that wanted one of our puppies, and she ended up going to him. She is doing great, doing very well, coming along great, and just filling out, growing like a weed. It's crazy. But yeah, her name was Tulip. 2 copies Tan, 1 copy Testable B, 1 copy Cocoa, 2 copies Blue, 1 copy Cream. That was Joe Parker. And yeah, she's doing great as well, coming along very well. Next up was Tabby. In my opinion, one of the better DNA as far as like just coat type or color type. I thought the combination was great. She did have a copy and a half of Tan, 1 copy Testable B, 2 copies Cocoa, 2 copies Blue, and 1 copy Cream. So you can make some interesting little babies there, especially with the copy of Testable. You can possibly have some Isabella News shades coming out of that. And possibly platinums with that 1 copy of Cream. She's doing very well. She was one of those smaller, shorter, stockier girls. We did have a little bit of trouble having her ears stay up. They were super floppy for forever. We were giving calcium. We were trying to help her out with that, but it took a little bit. And then pretty much like a week and a half before she went home, they just popped up and stayed there, and she looked absolutely phenomenal. And then just last week I got a picture of her, and she just looks so good. Pretty much a Tesla mirror image there for her, but she doesn't have that white blaze. She doesn't have pied showing for her. but beautiful tan points and just beautiful conformation overall. So that's Tabby. She's living it up in Charlotte, doing very well. Really excited to see that. See more of her and how she comes around. Next up was Tiger. Tiger was actually went to South Prairie Frenchies in Illinois. A guy I've known forever, doing great. We actually just took him out. He spent most of his summer here hanging out with us and with Joas, so we had a great time. But yeah, we took him out. He's going to be having puppies here in probably a year or so once he fully matures and once it's kind of healthy. But his DNA was ATA, 1 copy of cocoa, 2 copies of blue, 1 copy of cream. So super excited for South Prairie Frenchies there. I'll have some pictures here. We just drove out, took him out, and met again and talked, and great breeder, and just they do very well. Kind of had the same goals and just overall ideology over breeding and just what to do. So really excited to see that, how he turns out. Next up was Trixie. She is in Vegas, which was one of the funner trips, one of the highlights for me as well. Just a super fun trip. We flew out late one evening, pretty much turned around, flew right back, and it was a super quick turnaround. And I met the family out at the airport. It was Nicholas Curtis, and I believe his mom was with him. So nice meeting you guys out there. Super fun. But yeah, we flew in, no problem at all. We flew out of Cleveland, flew into Las Vegas, and it was just a quick turnaround, super interesting. I'd never been to Vegas before, so it was pretty fun, neat trip. And she's doing great. Her DNA is as follows. It's ATAT, 1 copy of cocoa, 2 copies of blue, no cream for her. So super sweet to see. And congratulations to you too, Nick. I know they have their own Instagram page as well. I think it's Datadog, so I'll tag it, or I'll have their username here below, and have some pictures as well. You can check them out. So last but not least, out of the 6 puppies, we have Emil. He is having a blast right now. He's been living in Miami for the past couple months, and then right now they're actually on a trip in Europe, having a blast, hanging out with Natalie, and so they're doing great. I know they definitely have their own page. It's Emo the Good Boy, or the Good Boy Fluffy Frenchie. I think I'd need to check on the username actually, but I'll make sure to have that username below. But he's having a blast. Absolutely beautiful dog. His coloring was super unique. I feel like the cream kind of played in with his tan points and made him super light, so it actually almost turned the tan points cream, and he looks absolutely phenomenal. Having a blast in Europe. I think they're traveling for the summer and coming back maybe later this fall at some point, but they're just having a blast out there, and super excited to see how he turns out as well. He seems to be spoiled and well taken care of by Natalie, and just doing very well. So his DNA is ATAT, no testable, 2 copies cocoa, 2 copies blue, 1 copy cream. So a neat little guy there. He was always a big boy of the litter. He did his part. Super nice conformation, just really beautiful boy. Tesla stretching out there for you. But just a really neat looking guy, and one of a kind for sure. So I don't think I've seen a Fluffy that looks just like him yet. Definitely none of his litter mates looked like him. He just looked like completely different. And it was very neat to see. So again guys, this is Tesla's update video, I guess, after the puppies have gone home here a couple months after. I just wanted to do a little bit of a regroup and talk a little bit about this litter, how they're doing and what they're looking like currently. And I'm sure we'll have puppies again with Tesla here coming up here in the next half year or so, probably at least. It's been February. It's been about a half year now, so probably another half year, and maybe we'll try again. So really looking forward to that. But just a recap on the litter, and really looking forward to next time. And I appreciate everything you guys have done, keeping me posted with everything. I really love seeing that content. Just in general, seeing how they're doing. I mean, they spent their first at least 8 weeks here with us, so definitely fun to see how they turn out. So thanks for tuning in today, guys. We'll see you next time.